Time now for Weather Watch with meteorologist Matt Makens.
Welcome to another Weather Watch. I'm meteorologist Matt Makens. Let's break down what's been happening so far in July. The monsoon, as we talked about on the last couple of C2C episodes about how the monsoon will be a little bit more break even in July. That certainly was the case. So here's total precip for the month of July and some areas of surplus, also some deficits there around the Four Corners region with the monsoon. Very dry for the west, namely California, into the Great Basin. Southern Plains down through Texas, very, very dry as well. Upper Midwest was drier than average, and Iowa largely drier than average. This is different than what we had in June, with the surplus so strong in the Four Corners region. Let's look at the summer total, not just July, not just June, but the entire summer precip, and you start to see the surplus area there for the Southwest with the monsoon. Again, most of that came in June, a little bit more on the average scale, if you will, for July. But in total, still dealing with the surplus this summer for the Southwest. Now we start to bring in the moisture from the Northwest. Had a very wet June, but obviously got drier in July. Sadly, still very dry from California to the Great Basin. We also have the Southern Plains from Texas on up into Oklahoma, around the Flint Hills of Kansas. Mostly drier than average, some pockets of wetness. Upper Midwest into the Corn Belt, mostly the central and western Corn Belt, drier than average so far this summer. This is not unlike what we've chatted about with some of the long-term outlooks here on C2C. Let's talk about the outlook for the next week or so. There will be some hazards that need to be pointed out. The first of which is going to be extreme heat. This is going to be happening from the prairies of Canada all the way down to the south, close to the Boot Heel of Missouri. Within these plains, we're looking at well in excess of average temperatures. That, combined with a drier than average forecast, means that we may see the rapid expansion of drought. So during the next course of the week to 10 days or so, look for the Corn Belt, mostly the central areas, there throughout Iowa, parts of Kansas, Nebraska, into South Dakota and southern Minnesota. Look for rapid growth of the drought in these areas. So as the drought monitors come out over the next couple of weeks, you'll see those drought numbers increasing in that area. Otherwise, you flip the coin and there's heavy precipitation that'll be impacting the Southwest, still part of the monsoon. How does this tie in with August in total? August for moisture, we're looking at the Southwest, mostly Arizona, to have a bit of a surplus, but dry through the plains, stretching out to New England. So this pattern you see here for August, not much unlike what we've already experienced so far this summer. We'll see you next time on the Weather Watch.